to get paid. Now, does anybody want to make the same $700 that I made in my first 2 weeks? You got anybody want to make $700 in the first 2 weeks of the business? Or anybody here want to make $700 again? If this is your first time or your second time on training, who's here to make money? Anybody here make money? I think you guys are here to make money, right? All right, great. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make money in a compensation plan. And that's called customer acquisition, right? Now we have to acquire customers to get paid in the business. I'm going to show you guys how to get that done. This is by far my most favorite part of the training because this is where you get paid. So strap your seatbelt. Let's get ready. Close the door, close the window, put the dog outside, do what you got to do. Pay attention, take notes here, okay? So now customer acquisition training starts now. Now, what's your 24-hour goal? Is anybody's first time at the meeting? Anybody first time here? First time taking a look at the business? First time taking a look at the business? Within your first 24 hours, this is what you want to get done. Yep, I see you. I see you, Valerie. So this is your first time. So listen, this is what you want to get done in your first 24 hours. It's called get customer qualified. Get CQ ASAP. So write this down, CQ. You want to get this done today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. You want to get it done today. Why? Because it puts you in a position to make money. If you're not CQ, you will not make any money, right? So in order for you to make money, what do you have to do? Be CQ. In order to make money, you got to be CQ. Now, we're going to get into what CQ is, but listen, just know that you're not going to miss any bonuses. When people come into your organization, which the next speaker is going to show you how to do, you're going to get bonuses paid to you. But if you're not qualified, you're not going to get paid anything. And so what is CQ, right? This is what it is. 3 services and 7 points or 2 services and 12 points. So we're going to get into what the services are, what the points are just in a little bit, but just know you have to get this done, right? What is this? It's CQ. So everybody say it with me, CQ. Before the end of the call, I just want you guys to hear it in your brain all day. CQ. Am I CQ? Ask your mentor. Ask the person that brought you to this training. Am I CQ? Make sure you're CQ. Why? Because that's the only way you're going to make money here. So if you're not, no problem. Let's get it done today. Now get with the person that brought you here to help you get 3 services and 7 points or 2 services and 12 points ASAP. Now that's going to give you your first check in the business. So how do you get CQ? It's very simple. These are your sources for customers. So I'm going to go over these pretty quickly, right? The first one are notes from your Zoom presentations, which, like I said, we're going to show you how to have a Zoom presentation. And now when the people come into the organization, they're going to get started and get their own customers. But you may have people that say, you know what, this may not be for me. I'd like to see you do it first. No problem. Well, listen, if you don't want to be a business partner, how about you become a customer, right? Feed a starving child. We partner with Project Feeding Kids, where we feed hungry children. Each time a bill gets paid through our services, right? So would you like to become a customer, feed a starving child, and also help me in my dreams? Great. Become a customer. You can become an energy customer. This is how you get customers. The second way is from people you do business with. People you may cut your hair, or you do your lawn, or you take them to the dry cleaners. Like, the people that you do business with and you share your money with and you take your hard-earned money and spend with, they should do the same thing for you. Because what? Why? You have your own business now, right? So if you're supporting their business, they should be supporting your business. Is that not fair? Right? So ask the people that you do business with to do business with you. Hey, listen, I have some services you might be interested in, right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. Give them favor, why, help, try, and ask them to become a customer of the services that you offer. The third are friends and family. Guys, this is pretty simple. Right? Because who in here has family members that will pretty much do anything for you? Anybody have friends, that would do anything for you? Like, no matter what you ask. Like, as a matter of fact, who are the people you're thinking about right now? If you get stuck in the middle of the road and you got a flat tire and it's 2:00 in the morning, who are you going to call? Right? Call that person, first show them the business. And if they don't want to be a business partner, ask them to become a customer. Those are going to be your sources for customers. Now, the fourth source of customer is by far the best source of being a customer, right? It's you. So several reasons why. You're going to learn how to make money in the comp plan. You're going to learn how the services work. And then third, you're going to get paid on the services. So you're going to get paid on your services. You're going to know how they work. And you're going to be able to share the services, because no one wants to be sold anything, right? People want you to share with them what you have. Right now, if you have it and you can offer to somebody, isn't that different from you not having your own services and telling somebody to get some services that you don't even have? Like, what's more professional, right? Having the services and offering it to somebody else, or not having the services and just asking people to become customers, right? I think if you have your own service, it makes sense. I mean, guys, if you own a Ford dealership, right? Are you going to pull up to the Ford dealership in a Toyota or a Ferrari or a BMW? No, you're going to pull up in a Ford, because that's what you have. These are your services. These are your businesses. This is your business, right? Now, here's why it's important to get your own services, because you want to think like a business owner. Just think like a business owner. I mean, listen, if you own a Domino's pizza shop, are you going to go to, 7-Eleven and get your pizza? Is somebody going to find you at Gino's or Antonio's or Pizza Hut? No, they're going to find you at Domino's eating Domino's pizza. I mean, this is how you become your own customer. You know how your services work. So train yourself to become your own customer. Listen, guys, I know how Vivint works because I have Vivint on my phone, right? I can just disarm and arm my home whenever I want because I have it. So I'm trained on how my services work. You have to do the same thing for yourself, right? And it builds belief. I mean, I love these services because I have them, right? I know exactly how they work and I'm a big fan of them. And then last but not least, guys, get paid on your own services. Who in here wants to get paid on an electric bill? Who in here wants to get paid on their gas bill? Who in here wants to get paid on their TV bill that they spend money for each and every single month? These companies are not calling you to say, hey, listen, I like that you're paying your bill every month. Let's give you some money back. No, but here at ACN, you're going to get paid on your own bills. So you will get paid on your bills that you have at your home. So get paid on your services, think like a business owner, and it builds a tremendous amount of belief in the services that we have here. Now, here's how we get qualified. These are the bonuses. So if anybody's looking to see how much money can be made here, these are the upfront bonuses you're going to get when customers are acquired. Just like I mentioned, how to get customers, this is the money you're going to make when those customers are acquired. The first group is 3 services and 7 points or 2 services and 12 points. Once again, that's going to get you customer qualified, which puts you in a position to make money in the comp plan. You have to be customer qualified to make any sort of money in the compensation plan, right? Now, 5 to 10 points is going to get you $200. 8 to 16 points is going to get you $400. 11 services, 22 points is going to get you $600. And then for every 3 services after that at an unlimited rate, you're going to get paid another $200 after another $200 after another $200, guys. The income potential here is limitless, literally. So you can literally make as much money as you want. So guys, when I first got started, here's what I did. I started a list of services. I said, okay, great. I have TV. I have electricity. I have gas. I have home security. So I became a customer of my own services. And literally in a span of 2 weeks, I made $700 in my first month in the business, guys. It was basically by doing this, right? So take a picture of the screen. Just know how much you're going to get paid for each service that's acquired on a 30-day period, right? You're going to get paid weekly bonuses for these services here. Now, take a picture of this. Now, this before we get to the next screen, which can show you the points, this is your 48-hour goal. So take a picture of this too. You want to become customer qualified within your first 24 hours, and then next, host a Zoom meeting. Now, the speaker, the next speaker that's coming up, I can't wait for him to come up. I mean, this individual is one of the best team builders in the entire history of ACN. He's going to teach you how to build a team and host a Zoom meeting. And now once that's done, that qualifies you for leadership training and you get your first check, which leadership training is incredible. We have those every Friday where they really peel back the curtains and you learn from the top people in the entire company. So anybody want to learn from the top people in the entire company, just make sure you get customer qualified first, host a Zoom meeting, and then you're qualified for that leadership training on Friday and you got your first check, right? Now, here we go. These are the points. This is what everybody's been asking for, right? Take a picture of this because I'm not going to stay on the screen long. I want you guys to get a glimpse and I don't want you guys to dwell on these too much. Just take a picture of the screen and just know how many services we have and the different points options we have. But I'm going to give you guys a secret right now. Who wants a rock star secret? Who wants the fastest, most lucrative systems and secrets and services that we have, right? These are the top 3 most lucrative and simple services to get. Right there at the top. ID protection, electricity and gas, and home security. Those 3 right there, that's it. I mean, you get those 3, those are the most lucrative services we have. And they're so easy to get, right? ID protection, you get 2 points for the monthly plan, 4 points for quarterly, 8 points for annual. Gas and electricity, as you guys can see, 1 and 2 points. Home security, 8 points. So remember, guys, to be customer qualified, you just need either three services and 7 points or 2 services and 12 points. That's going to get you what you need. So as you can see, you have a list of services to choose from, just like a buffet. Just pick out which one you guys want. Now, here are some examples, right? ID protection, which is ID seal, that's 8 points. Another home security, that's another 8 points. That's 2 services and 16 points, actually. So you're overqualified at that point. 2 quarterly plans, 8 points. Electricity service or gas service, 9 points. 12 points for quarterly and Vivint, and 8 points for 4 electricities and a quarterly plan with the ID seal. So there are several different ways you guys can get qualified. So just pick them out. And listen, guys, don't procrastinate, right? Get these done right away. Get this done tonight so you can start getting paid, because I know you guys spent money to join the business. Now you want to get your investment back, right? So this is what we have to do. Make sure we get 2 or 3 services to get that done. Now, this is what I'm excited about. Not only will you get your first check, but you can make at least a minimum of $500 this month when you get what's called an executive team leader. Now that's a total of 30 points between you and your team. You have to have 15 customers in your organization. Now, when that's done, you're going to get a $500 bonus. So you're basically going to double your investment you start to join the business, right? And now this is very simple. And this is how you want to create your story. So get your CQ bonus right away, and then work with the person that you're working with to build you a team. So that way you can go executive team leader and create a $500 bonus minimum this month for the month of July. I mean, this promotion is incredible. I don't know how long it's going to last, but you guys only have a certain amount of time to get it done. So get it done today, right? And get promoted to executive team leader right after you go customer qualified. Now, guys, you want to create your story. It's really important to have a story. I mean, guys, why do you think I can tell you that, after, a short period of time being in the business, I still made $700 in my first 2 weeks? It's because that's my story. That literally happened. So you want somebody to have this, you want to have the same story to tell somebody else. When somebody asks you, how are you doing in the business? Like, what about this business you're talking about? Did you get paid? Right? That's the question I get probably going to ask you. So you want to answer that emphatically. Yes, I got paid. How much did you get paid? I got my $500 check, right? I got a $500 bonus in my first week or my first 2 weeks. So guys, make sure you create your story right away. Get CQ within your first 24 hours and go ETL to collect your $500 check. And remember, procrastination is the thief of opportunity. Don't procrastinate. You're just going to lose time and lose your opportunity to get qualified and get paid within a compensation plan. Now, guys, I'm going to get myself out of the way and bring up an individual who I have a tremendous amount of respect for. This individual, out of 500,000 people, was the #1 regional vice president in the entire company last year. He's what's called a Circle of Champion member. Now, a Circle of Champion member is a select group of individuals who the co-founders of this company go to when they want to find out where to go to next in the business. Meaning they go to him for advice. So could you agree, 10,000 over tens of thousands of business partners in his organization, you cannot be learning how to build a team from literally anybody better. So it is my distinct honor and pleasure to bring up the #1 regional vice president, Circle of Champion member in the company, Mr. Harsh Patel. Harsh, so excited for you to jump on the call now.
Absolutely, Javon. Appreciate you, man. I love to see a lot of familiar faces on the call here today. I see a lot of familiar faces. It's good to see everybody. I'm going to wave to everybody here on the call. Good to see everybody. Can we agree Javon did a phenomenal job on talking about how to get customers? Yes or no? We have a rock star round of applause. It's literally throwing money out, like throwing the money out. Let's do the rock star round of applause for Mr. Javon Dudley. I think he did a phenomenal job. He's one of the top regional directors in the company. Last month, he finished in the top 25 of all of ACN. If that tells you something, he's leading from the front, doing some amazing things, finishing in the top 25 of ACN. That tells you he's in the right track of 500,000 people. And obviously he knows what he's doing by leading the charge and always leading from the front. So Javon, congratulations on all the success that you're having, my man. I know you're having some great success and you're off to a great momentum building right now. So one more time for top producer and regional director, Mr. Javon Dudley, guys. Also want to thank Michael Eric for going over the 1 through 8 or the business overview. Congratulations, Michael, on doing that. And then I appreciate you, Clyde, for jumping on and sharing how successful you've been. And Clyde and Matt on his travels too, jumping on and just showing you how easy this business is for either if you're in a car or at your house. How many of you guys can agree you can literally just click a link? How many of you guys just clicked the link here today? Yes or no? How easy was it to click a link, right? Meaning that we could literally build a business today from clicking a link. It could be your phone, an iPad, a computer, doesn't matter. You have the comfortability of literally clicking a link and building a multi-million-dollar business from here with this technology with Zoom. So, take advantage of it, guys. A lot of kind words, but Javon, really nobody, took a look at this business 6 years ago. My background was broke. I always still work at a bank. I don't know if you guys can relate. I was a teller at a bank. I lived paycheck to paycheck, kind of hated life. And a customer of the bank asked me a simple question: Harsh, do you look at other ways of making money? I said, absolutely. What do you got? Showed me this opportunity. And to me, it just made sense on a basic level. How many of you guys can agree it just makes sense on a very, very basic level? Right? I'm like, this makes sense. Every single person has a cell phone in their pocket, has a television in their house, meaning use electricity. I don't have to convince anybody of using this stuff. That's what I like. The second thing I like was a chance to own my own business. And the third thing I like was they were going to teach me how to become successful, just like the training calls here today. There was a system in place. And, that's what I'm going to go over today, 7.5 months later, following the system that you're about to learn here today with Javon, what he went over, which is the half of the system, which is getting customer qualified and making sure people get paid. And then also the topic that I'm going to teach you is building a team. Because of following the system, 7.5 months later, I was able to walk away from my job and started doing this full time. And the last 6 years, this company's been a complete blessing to me and my family. If you would have told me where I would be 6 years later from partnering up at the age of 22, I'm 28 today. And if you would have told me where I would be at 28 years old, I would have literally said, you're lying to me. just because of what this company's done for me and what continues to do for me. And I met some great friends and great individuals. So, guys, I'm going to get right into it. My topic today is very, very simple. It's to teach you how to build a team. Is teaching you how to create leverage. Right now, I never understood this before. Here's what I did know: go to work 40 hours, get paid 40 hours. If I didn't go to work, I didn't make any money. I was only leveraged me to me. How many of you guys are on the same boat as that? You're only leveraged you to you. Right? If you do the work, you get paid. If you don't do the work, you don't get paid. Right? How many of you guys sometimes wonder, man, I wish there was another me? How many of you guys sometimes wish I wish that I had a clone? How many of you guys wish, like, man, if I could just find one more person like myself that could do some things that I do, life would be a lot easier. Yes or no? How many of you guys think that way? And the reason you're thinking that way is because you want to create leverage. See, that's what you want to do. You want to create leverage. You don't want to just do it all yourself. You'd be like, okay, if I had another me, I'd be leverage one to another person. Yes or no? So that's the same thing as building a team. And that's what I'm going to teach you here today is how to create leverage, how to take advantage of the system that you're going to learn here today and create leverage and how to create quote unquote lots of use. See, Javon coming into the business, putting over 120 business partners in and thousands of customers in is because I'm leveraged me to Javon that leveraged to another 100 business partners. Does that make sense? Michael Eric partnered up, got over 600 business partners. See, I'm leveraged me to Michael Eric to 600 business partners that brought over 3,000 customers. How many of you guys catch an idea? Now you're leveraging yourself through other people. And that's my whole goal today. So teach you how to build a team. Now it's July 1st. What does that mean? It's Financial Independence Month. So they have a great bonus on the table for, July. It's July Independence Month. And all it really says is go executive team leader in your first 30 days and make a $425 check. Now, if you don't know what executive team leader is, talk to the person that you got you here. Listen, I want to hit executive team leader in the first 3 days, in the first week. Clyde jumped into business first 30 days, actually hit this bonus right here that you heard from earlier, made a $425 check. Also got customer qualified, which is $75, where you can literally make it now a $500 check. Now, that's exactly what Javon was talking about, making a $500 check as fast as possible. People do this in 24 hours, 48 hours. All you got to really do is book a Zoom call, introduce somebody, and get customer qualified to help the new person that signed up with you get customer qualified. You want to know what executive team leaders? You get customer qualified today, have a Zoom call by tomorrow night, help them come in the business, and the day after, make sure they get customer qualified. And once they get customer qualified, you become an executive team leader. Man, you just made $425 and $75. That's a $500 check. How many people can agree that's simple? What I just said right there was very, very simple. Yes or no? Now, if you get more services out there, instead of making 3 services 75 points, you could actually make more money. If you go get 5 services 10 points, you make $200 plus the executive team leader bonus of $425. That gives you a grand total of $625. Now you go out there and get 8 service 16 points. That's $400 plus the ETL bonus, $425. Now it becomes $825 and 11 service 22 points. That's $600. And you hit ETL on your first 30 days for another $425. That's a grand total of $1,025. Now you guys are probably saying, oh my God, 11 services. That sounds like a lot of services. I'm going to show you that it's not a lot of service. Now raise your hand if you know 11 people that use a cell phone. 11 people. Oh my God, you can make $600 and you can make $1,000 right there. Was that a lot, or was that like right to your head? Like, oh my God, I could do that right now. Can you agree? You can be like, I could do that right now. Melody is like, yeah, I'll do that tonight. No problem. Right. Like Melody's like, yeah, it's the easiest thing. Melody's nodding her head like, yeah, absolutely. Tonight I'll get that done. Why? Because we all know 11 people. How many of you guys know at least 11 people that use gas, electricity? If you're in those markets, or how many of you guys know 11 people that use internet? Could you agree? That's simple. Now, right by doing that, if you take a look at the bonus, not only will you make $600 in upfront bonuses, but you also make the $425 check for going executive team leader by having a Zoom call. And I keep talking about having a Zoom call. It's what we talked about earlier. It's clicking a link. See, book a Zoom call in the next 24 to 48 hours. If you partnered up today, you want a Zoom call. Today's Thursday. You want a Zoom call no later than either tomorrow or Saturday the latest. Friday, Saturday the latest. Now you're probably saying, well, Harsh, it's for the July weekend. I don't know. Well, guess what? People are in a social environment. Yes or no? People want to socialize during this weekend. Yes or no? Right? It's a perfect time to show an opportunity of them becoming financially free. Why not show them how to become financially independent on freedom, on July 4th? Yes or no? Could you agree? You're showing them an opportunity of becoming free. So if you take a look, you want to book a Zoom call next 24 to 48 hours, guys. Text the person you're working with. If you're working with Javon, text person Javon. Hey, Javon, I want to do a Zoom call today at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Hey, Michael, I want to do a Zoom call tomorrow. Or Saturday at 1 o'clock. The person that books a Zoom call between today and tomorrow and follows this system, the faster you'll have success. Like Javon said, procrastination is the thief of opportunity. Do not procrastinate. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till Tuesday. Take advantage of it now, because the faster you take advantage, your team's going to do what you do. If you say, hey, listen, I signed up on Friday, on Thursday, I had a Zoom meeting with a handful of people on Friday, guess what your team's going to say? Well, he signed up on Thursday. He put 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 people on a call. I could do the same thing, and I could jiggle you grow faster. Now you're probably going to ask me, well, Harsh, who do I invite? Pick a list of 100 names. Here's the perfect list right there. Take a picture of this, invite business owners. There's somebody in the chat asking me, well, and I do door-to-door sales, but also sell insurance. Maybe you have it has a business. At the end of the day, if you own a business owners love it, right? Business owners understand this business. Why? Because they understand how to operate a business. Invite business owners. So they could be people that own anything from an auto body dealership, a doctor, a lawyer. Could you agree? A doctor owns their own practice. That's a business owner. Yes or no? A lawyer owns their own law firm. That's a business owner. Yes or no? A baker. Could you agree that they own their own break? They own their own business. They don't make money. They only make money when they sell something. Yes or no? They don't make money over and over again, and they're always looking. So business owners are perfect. People have done network marketing. People have done something like this. Every single one of us. I see a lot of ladies on the call. How many of you guys got invited to a Tupperware party or jewelry party already? Or a makeup party or things like that? Yes or no? How many of you guys know people in that space that are in network marketing space, right? When people ask me, well, what do you do? I'm like, I usually say I'm in one of those triangle things. Those triangle things, that's usually what I'm in. And then people are like, well, how would you like to get involved? How would you like to get paid on it? So if you know people in those triangle things, invite them to the call, because here's what they'll do. They'll bring their team with them. And I have fun. Does that make sense? I have fun with this because it doesn't affect me. So network marketing experience, have fun. Right? Network, people have the companies like Amway, Herbalife, all these different companies worth billions of dollars. Invite them. Why? Because when they take a look at this and we're services, not only will they bring their expertise here, but they'll bring their team here. Could you agree? If you own an NFL team, you want the best quarterback. Could you agree? You're going to try to trade for another quarterback. Yes or no? You're going to be like, listen, I'm going to recruit the best out there in that space. Guess what? Same concept here. Try to recruit people that will bring their talents here. Next thing is real estate professionals. How many of you guys heard from real estate professionals on the call here today? You heard from Clyde, who's a real estate professional, who's a realtor, right? You heard from Michael Eric, who's also a realtor in New York and Florida. Could you agree? These guys are having success, right? You heard from Matt, who went regional director in 54 days. Real estate professionals get it, right? Why? Because it's easy for them. It's like, oh my God, every single one of the time the clients move to a service, they do it. The guy, the gentleman that said here, man, he does door-to-door sales on the call. Guess what? It's easy for him to do it too. That's the everybody else category. Yes or no? Everybody else here. Everybody else can do the business. Every single person on this call. I was a teller. I was a teller, a bank teller. Every single one of you guys on this call is probably more talented than I was. Probably is way more people than I was, because I was 22 years old. Could you agree? You probably know way more people than I do even though I was 22 years old. Some of you guys are 30, 40, 50. You guys definitely know more people than I did at the age of 22. So don't prejudge anybody. Call everybody. And then all you got to do is invite. It's simple, guys. All you got to do is invite. See, the beautiful thing here is simple. Here's the beautiful thing. All you have to do is invite, and we take care of the rest. How many of you guys can agree that's a good business deal? If all I told you was to do is call them up, get them to a Zoom call, and I'll do the presentation. I'll help you get business partners. I'll help them get customers. How many of you guys can agree that's a pretty fair business deal? All you have to do is invite, and I take care of the rest. How many of you guys can agree? Show of hands, that's a pretty fair business deal. Yes or no? Yes, I see a lot of hands going up. Same thing. So all you gotta do is invite, guys, and let us take care of let us take care of the rest. You want to over invite, because you know why? Because 50% of the people won't show. Be okay with it. 50% of the people won't show. 50% of the people, life will get in the way. How many can agree life happens? Something happens. There's kids, something happens. Yes or no? Dog got sick or whatever that case might be. Life happens. So you always want to over invite. Think about airlines right now. Look at airlines today. What do they usually do? They oversell tickets. Yes or no? Because why? They know that a handful of people are not going to make the flight. They know that. They have a theory of, okay, if there's 100 people going to come, 20% are not going to make it. That means like we can oversell 20 tickets. Yes or no? So same concept here. So 50% won't show here. So guess what? It's okay. And you see how you win an ACN is very, very simple. The person that puts the most people on a Zoom call, the fastest wins. Here's the simplest way to build a big team. And once I understood this game became so easy for me. The person that puts the most people on a Zoom call the fastest wins. Why did Matt go regional director in 54 days? You want to know why? You want to know his secret? Every single day, he put me at least in front of 5 to 10 people every day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week, 5 to 10 people every single day in front of me. I saw him more than anything else. Meaning I was on Zoom calls with him every single day, 5 to 10 times. And because he did that, 54 days later, he went regional director, over 600 customers to the books. Does that make sense? So, and because he did that, his team's now doing that. He has a few other people that are about to be a bunch of record breakers. He has about 3 other people that are about to break regional director. Think about that for a second, because they saw him do what? Put a lot of people in front of this. They saw him do it, and once they saw him do it, what do they believe they can do? They can do it too. Yes or no? So, guys, the person that puts the most people on a Zoom call the fastest wins. Send out 20 invites minimum. It's your first Zoom call. You got a Zoom call tomorrow. I guarantee you, if I said, hey, listen, I'll pay you 20 grand if you put 20 people on a Zoom tomorrow at 2 o'clock, how many of you guys would do that right now? I said, if I would pay you $20,000 cash and all you had to do is put 20 people on a Zoom, how many of you guys can get 20 people on a Zoom tomorrow at 2 o'clock? Majority of you are raising your hand. Why? Because money is there, yes or no? George is kind of laughing. I'm like, yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll make sure my mailman shows up, my aunt shows up, my uncle shows up. I'll make sure every single person I know shows up, yes or no? Treat it like that. You know who wins in that deal? I win, because even though I give you 20 grand, those 20 people can lead me to more than you can imagine. They can lead me to a Matt who can help you make lots more money than $20,000. That Matt has helped people make way more than 20 grand. Does that make sense? That one person, that because he built a team and went RD in 54 days, he's helped people make more than 20 grand. Just that one person. Now, who got better in the deal? Did I or did you? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So take advantage of introducing as many people as you can, because the more people invite, the fastest will grow. Now, how do you invite a lot of people very, very quickly? We have a script. Practice this. Take a picture of this. It's a very, very, very simple script. And here's what it does. It creates enough curiosity for people to show up to a Zoom call. And your whole goal is to create curiosity. That's your whole goal, right? Ask them a simple question. If I were to call somebody, let's say if I were to call George on the call and say, hey, George, hey, do you look at other ways of making money? And George gives me he's going to give me one of 3 answers. Yes, no, or what are you talking about? Yes or no? And if he says no, I'll be like, great, George, I was taking a quick survey. I'll talk to you later. And if he says yes, or what are you talking about? I'll be like, great. I don't know if you know this about me, George, but I've been working at the bank doing what I'm doing now. If I don't see myself retire my parents anytime soon, that's why I started looking. Right. I'm working with this guy named Michael Eric, who's having tremendous financial success. He's doing a Zoom call tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It deals with expanding an online business with essential services. I got 20 minutes of his time. Can you make it? How many of you guys can agree that's a pretty simple script? How long did that talk for? 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So for me to send out 20 invites, how long am I really calling? 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let's just say it took me a minute long per person. Could you agree it took me 20 minutes? So me spending 20 minutes on the phone, using this script, I'm going to have way more results than some of you guys spending 5 minutes on a call, try to get one person. How many of you guys try to spend 5 minutes on a call, try to get one person to a Zoom? And if you're brand new, you're probably going to do this because I did it too. I call somebody up and I try to do the invite script and they ask me questions, I answer questions. Here's how to answer every single question. I'll show you that in a second. But once they say yes to showing up, yeah, I'll be there. George says, yeah, I'll be there. Perfect. Somebody from his office will call you and confirm. So I'm going to run through the script again. Hey, and let's say I was invited George again. Hey, George, hey, do you look at other ways of making money? He says yes. Great. So do I. I don't know if you noticed about me, but I've been working at the bank, doing what I'm doing now. I don't see myself retiring parents anytime soon. That's why I started looking. I'm working with an individual named, his name is Michael Eric, that's having massive financial success. He's expanding a business that's online that deals with essential services. He's doing a Zoom call tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Can I introduce you? It's about 20 minutes. Can I introduce you to him tomorrow at 3 o'clock? Yeah, perfect. Somebody from his office will call you and confirm, and I'll shoot you a quick text also with the Zoom link. I'll make sure you click the link and show up, and make sure you have your video on. Simple, guys. How many guys can agree it's simple? Now, that's an easy one. Yes or no? People are usually going to have questions. So questions, how do you answer every single question? You be new. You have to be new to no matter what questions they ask, be new. I'm still new till today. Let that sink in for a second. I'm still new till today. If I were to call Javon up and say, hey, Javon, do you look at other ways of making money? And he says, yes, great. I've been doing what I'm doing. I've been working at a bank, doing what I'm doing. I don't see myself retiring my parents anytime soon. So I started looking, I met this guy named Mr. Michael Eric, who's having massive financial success. And he's having a Zoom call tomorrow, 3:00 to show me and a select group of people exactly what he's doing for about 20 minutes on Zoom. Can I send you the link? Now, Javon's going to be like, well, what is it? What is he going to show us? How much does it cost? What's the name of the company? What do I got to do? Could you agree some questions are going to come? Your whole goal is to be new. I'm going to teach you how to answer every single question. Javon, that's a great question. I don't have all the details. I work at the bank, right? I got nothing. I don't know anything about an online business and essential services, but Michael Eric does. He's having massive financial success, and he's doing a Zoom call tomorrow at 3:00. Can I put you down to come? Javon says, what's the name of the company? That's another great question, Javon. I don't know. I work at the bank, right? I'm a teller. I count money, right? I don't know how to make money online. I haven't figured that part out yet, but this guy, Michael Eric, has. And he's having massive financial success, and he's doing a Zoom call tomorrow at 3:00. Can I put you down to come? I'm acting new. Why? Because I'm creating enough curiosity. Does that make sense? See, I'm talking about the person, not the thing. And here's why. And some of you guys are like, well, why are you avoiding the question? Why are you not telling them what it is? I'm not avoiding the question, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to stop screen share for a second. How many of you guys have answered a question? And what usually happens once you answer a question? They usually ask another question, yes or no. And they usually ask what? Another question, yes or no. And what do they ask after that? They usually ask another question, yes or no. And usually ends up to a decision based on the answers you gave. Now, let me tell you about what they think. And let me tell you about people. They know you for you. I was a banker. So imagine me coming out of the Blue Works and talking about selling energy. Is that smart to people that I know? Who creates skepticism? Did I? If I answer questions, yes or no? I create the skepticism. But if I say, hey, listen, I got a gentleman named Mike who knows all the details. Could you agree? Now I'm edifying the person that knows the details. Some of you guys were like, well, prove it to me. Yeah, I will prove it to you right now. Let's say if I had a meeting right now and I said, hey, man, I got a guy coming to a Zoom call. I got 30 minutes of his time, teaches us how to invest in business. Can you show how many of you guys would show up to that question right there? Hey, I got a guy. I'm having a Zoom call tomorrow at 3:00. He's going to teach us how to invest in business. How many come to that Zoom call? I got 3 people coming, 4 people. Okay, great. 4 people. Thank you guys for trusting me. About 32 of you on here. Only 4 of you guys trust me. This is awesome. Well, let me just put it this way. All jokes aside. Now, if I said, hey, I have a gentleman named Mark Cuban jumping on a Zoom call tomorrow at 3:00 to teach us how to invest in business, how many people come to that meeting? Well, every single one of you. Why not the first time? Do you realize the reason you're coming is because of the person? It wasn't the thing. It wasn't investing in business. It was Mark Cuban's going to be on the call, yes or no? What remained the same? Investing in business, right? What remained the same? No matter what the topic is, that remained the same. But the only reason you're coming is because we edified the experts, right? Same concept here. Talk about the person, not the thing. It's essential services. And if they ask 3 questions, here's what I say. 3 questions equal a 3-way call. Now, if you don't know what a 3-way call is, call your person above you. Teach me how to do a 3-way. This is business 101. Anything, they ask you a question, hey, Javon, you're asking some great questions, man. That's the 3rd question you asked me. I don't have all the details, but let me do something real quick. You're asking some great questions. Let me get Michael Eric on the line. Let me get the expert on the line, and he can answer all your questions. Fair enough. Let me tell you something. 95% of the people will say, no, it's okay. I'll be on a Zoom call. Now the 5% were like, we'll be like, okay, yeah, I definitely want to talk to Mike before I come up to that call. It's okay. Either way, put him on the call. And I guarantee you, Michael, by the time Michael is done, because Michael was the edified expert, they will show up because Michael will probably answer the same questions that you did, the same exact way you would, but because they knew you for you, they're making decisions not to come. But because Michael answered and he's the edified expert, they'll come because Michael answered it. Does that make sense? Do you see where I'm coming from? Right. So 3-way phone call. Now, webinars checklist, professional background, guys. Have a great background. Have your cameras on. Your guests are watching you. Some of you guys that are brand new on the call, I guarantee you look for your guest. It's okay. Look for your guest. It's okay. Your guests are watching you. Your guests are watching the people you introduce in the call. Have your lights on. Don't be in the dark. Don't lay in bed. You're in a professional meeting. Just because it's building business from home or on the road, whatever it looks like, make sure you have a good background, make sure your lights are on, make sure your microphones work, and make sure you have, your videos on. Pay attention to the speaker, no distractions. Send them a text message 15 minutes prior to make sure they get on. So Zoom calls at 3 o'clock. Every single one of you guys should send a text message to every single person that said yes. Hey, Zoom call starting in 15 minutes. Make sure you have your videos on. That should be your text message to every single person that said yes to attending the call. Right? And role the host. If you're doing a Zoom call tomorrow, guess what? Learn how to introduce the person. Just learn how to introduce the host. Learn how to introduce the speaker. That's your whole goal. If you're the host of the meeting, make sure you learn how to introduce the speaker. Prepare yourself for massive success. See, everything you do, can you agree, helps. Ladies, what do you always tell guys? It's the little things. Yes or no? It's the little things. Every single one of you ladies, all tell the guys, it's the little things. Guess what? In business, it's also the little things. So take care of the little things and you'll have a lot of success. Men, they got a good point. It's the little things. Yes or no? So take care of these little things that prepare you for massive success, right? Now, schedule a Zoom call in the next 24 to 48 hours, guys. Text the person. If you schedule a Zoom call, make sure you schedule it. If you want to have as many as possible, as fast as possible, the next 24 to 48 hours, schedule a Zoom call. Now, next, mindset and events, guys. I'm going to teach you the right mindset and events, the mindset and events to have to make sure you prepare yourself for massive success. Now, all you want to do is be a professional, you want to be a professional sorter. See, here's what it says: professional, sort, amateur, sell, and convince. You want to sort through people. And what do I mean by that? How many of you guys can agree convincing is not only draining, but it's annoying? Yes? It's not just draining. It's just like it takes the life out of you, but it's kind of gets annoying too. Yes or no? So what you want to do is sort. Hey, do you look at other ways of making money? Hey, do you look at other ways of making money? Yes. Do you look at other ways of making money? No. Okay, no problem. Hey, do you look at other ways of making money? Yes. You're sorting through people. Be okay. You're going to get no's. They're not saying no to you. They're saying no to the opportunity. Yes or no? How many of you guys have said no in the past? To life, to anything? Yes or no? No matter what it was, whether it was going on vacation with your friends or going somewhere, you said no. Yes or no? Was it towards the friends or was it more towards what was going on? Well, it was more towards what was going on. Yes or no? So same concept here. They're just saying no to the opportunity, not saying no to you. So sorting is fun. Convincing is draining. Be a professional. Let's sort and move on. And remember, a no is not a no forever. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. 6,000 are waiting next. A bunch of people are waiting. Guess what? Just keep asking the question. Do you look at other ways of making money? Every single place I go, guess what I say? Do you look at other ways of making money? Do you look at other ways of making money? Do you look at other ways of making money? People always ask me, hey, Harsh, what do you do? I'm a professional sorter. What do you mean? Let me ask you a question. Do you look at other ways of making money? No, I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm good. Great. You're sorted. Does that make sense? All right. There you go. That's literally how I do it. I have fun with it. Literally did it yesterday. I went to a place. I'm at the gym. The girl's like, man, you come here. What do you do? Yeah, you have a nice car. She was at the front. I'm like, well, I'm a professional sorter. She goes, well, what does that mean? I'm like, well, let me ask you a question. Do you look at other ways of making money? She goes, nah, I really do good. He had the gym. I enjoy my life. I said, good, you're sorted. And I kept walking in the gym and doing what I was supposed to be doing. Guess what? I sorted her because she said no. It didn't affect me. It is what it is. It's okay. I still get no's. It's okay. You're going to get no's too. Now, ACN's the same for everybody, right? ACN's the same. Guys, have fun. One thing I can tell you with this business is don't take it seriously. Your job is serious. ACN's not. So you follow what I'm saying? Have fun here. Your whole goal is to have fun and make money at the same time. You follow me? So ACN's the same for everybody. See, the company's the same for everybody. It's been around for 28 years, $800 million company, doing what it's doing. The company's the same for everybody. How many of you guys can agree to that? The company's the same. The services are the same for everybody. You meaning, could you agree you market all the service that I market? You market Spectrum, I market Spectrum. You market Zoom Energy, I market Zoom Energy. Meaning we market the same exact services, yes or no? We're in 27 countries. It's the same for everybody. The only factor here is you. So invest in yourself. Read books. Attend these trainings as much as possible. See, when I first got started, I went to every single training until I was able to do this training. My mentor said, until once you start being able to train, your business will explode. And once I learned this whole training and how to train it, my business exploded because now I'm prepared for anything that's going on in my business. So how do you do that? That might take you a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months. Just get consistent. Just invest in yourself. Coming into these trainings is an investment in yourself. Why? Because you're trying to get better. You're trying to get better at the business. You're investing in yourself. Right? Read some good books. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Think and Grow Rich. The Power of Thinking Big. You know what I mean? There's some great, the magic of thinking big. There's great books out there. Read them and invest in yourself. Right? And there's 4 steps to success in ACN. It's pretty simple, guys. The first step is you attended a training here today. Congratulations. Why don't you guys give yourself a round of applause for coming to training and investing in yourself here today. I want to acknowledge you guys here today, all 32 of you, for coming on the call and making sure you guys can learn how to get your business off to a fast start. And if you guys are second time, third time, a week, a month, if you guys keep coming and you're in that mindset where I was 6 years ago, man, I'm going to keep coming to this training to make sure I learn how to do this training. Guess what? I want to applaud you too. Why? Because now you're working on yourself and you're trying to get better. Next people is people that took action. I want to congratulate the people that are going to take action tonight. Because see, action equals results and results equals money. How many of you guys can agree to that? So what does that mean? Action equals money. If action equals results and results equal money, could you agree action equals money? So if by you taking action, by getting customer qualified, guess what? You're making money. You're taking action. By you booking a PBZ, you're hosting a PBZ. Guess what that means? You're booking a Zoom. Guess what that means? That's action. You're taking action to become successful in the business. Congratulations, not procrastinating. I want to applaud you guys for taking step number 2 towards your success. Step number 3, attend a Friday night leadership class, which is tomorrow night. That's for CQs and above. So if you're brand new, be like, hey, you want to get to Friday night leadership. See, I had to fight to get into Friday night leadership because it was executive team leaders and above. Now it's CQ and above. So you can get CQ done today, and tomorrow you can be at training tomorrow with the #1 senior vice presidents on all of ACN, teaching you how they went senior vice president not only once, but they did it twice. So get to that training because they'll literally teach you how to grow even faster in this business. And then again, and invest in yourself to become better. And last but not least, our virtual convention that we're having September 24th to 25th. Mark that date down. I put as a save your date. Put that in your calendar because here's why: events build your business, events build your belief, and events build you. Take action, guys. See, it's all about action. Now I'm going to talk, speaking of convention, I'm going to play a 2-minute video. Last week, this Saturday just passed. We just had our very own national convention. You can scan the code right here above me. You can, once I'm done here, you can scan this code. It'll automatically on your phone, take your cameras out, go right above it. And, you can pre-reg. But in the meantime, I'm going to play a 2-minute video and then I'll be right back. So let me get this video ready and then we'll be good to go.
This could be the weekend of dramatic change for you.
These events will be your greatest tools in allowing people to see the big picture of ACN.
So many great things are going to happen.
How many people are excited right now? Right now is the absolute best time in ACN's history.
Right now is a time to make a difference.
You've got it. It's here. It's laying at your front door. Quit praying. It's here. The opportunity is here.
What more could you want than this?
Are you ready to make a difference? You need to start living the life that you deserve right now.
So guys, pre-reg for that event right here. Here's the screen again, top right corner. You can put your cameras out. If you're pre-registering, take your phone out, just put your camera on top of it. I'll show you literally how to pre-reg. And guys, there's an early bird special right now. And here's what it is. Some of you guys that are brand new, I'm gonna leave this on. There's an early bird special. What I mean by that is right now it's $29 to pre-register. But more importantly, they're gonna do a replay of the convention that was just last weekend, this Saturday. They're gonna do a replay on July 10th. So they're going to give you access to the convention that just passed on July 10th. You're going to get access to that on July 10th to go see that convention. And also you're going to get access for the September 24th and 25th event for $29. That's a steal. When I got into ACN 6 years ago, you know what my price was to attend one convention? $189. They're giving it to you for $30. Could you agree? And they're giving you 2 conventions for the price of one. How many of you can agree that's a good deal? So guys, take advantage of this. Again, and on the top left of on the top right side of your screen here today, take a picture of it, get on it, get pre-registered for that event, guys. It's only $30. And I guarantee you're going to learn from people that have done this business in a very, very big way. These guys are the top of the top. See how I got to being a Circle of Champions members, regional vice presidents, by copying the top guys at these events. Those guys gave me their secrets of how they got to where they got to. I took it and I copied them. I copied them to the T, and because of that, I became where I am today. That's why my team's having so much success. That's why Javon's having so much success. That's why Michael Eric's having so much success. That's why a lot of people are having so much success, because they attend the convention, they do what they do, and they're having fun. See, Al got recognized as the number 3 executive team leader from last quarter to this quarter. You know why? Because he went to the last convention. Simple. Because he went to convention, was a number 3 TL from last convention to this convention. You see how this works. Once you go to convention, you implement, you take next attending convention, but the second thing is taking action. And once you take action, that's when you become successful. So guys, go take action, go get some people qualified. If you're brand new on this call, make sure you get customer qualified. Before you put your head on the pillow tonight, you get customer qualified. Before you put your head on that pillow today, you get customer qualified, and make sure you book your Zoom tomorrow and the day after. With that, guys, I hope to see you two guys tomorrow night. For all the new CQs, can't wait to promote you tomorrow. But more importantly, have a great 4th of July weekend. Be safe, travel safe if you're traveling, enjoy time with the family, and just have an explosion, have a financial explosion to your business for the month of July, because it's Financial Freedom Month. That's what I like to call it. It's Independence Day for America. It could be Independence Month for you. So with that, guys, have a great day. Have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night at Friday Night Leadership. And some of you guys I'll see on Saturday morning as well. So with that, guys, take care and have a blessed day.